Hello and welcome to this episode of the Handshake. My name is Amal Chowdhury and today we will be talking about how India and Australia are identifying areas for enhancing military and foreign relations. Ahead of Australian Prime Minister Scott Morrison's visit to India, the third India-Australia Secretary-level 2+2 Secretaries Dialogue was held in New Delhi yesterday. The Indian side was led by Defence Secretary Ajay Kumar and Foreign Secretary Vijay Gokhale, and the Australian side by Defence Secretary Greg Moriarty and Foreign Secretary Francis Adamson. Bilateral defence engagements between the two countries identifying areas for enhancing cooperation in the field of the defence industry and defence technology and issues related to the regional security were on the agenda of talks. At bilateral as well, at the 2+2, the two sides discussed the mutual logistics support agreement as well. According to the Ministry of Defence, the Indian side led by Secretary Ajay Kumar sought deeper cooperation and engagements between the armed forces of the two countries. Recently, India hosted the Japanese Defence Minister in New Delhi for the first India-Japan 2+2 foreign and defence ministerial meeting, where the focus of the talks was on the maritime cooperation, security, terrorism and Pakistan. Defence Minister Rajnath Singh will be heading to the US next week for the second Indo-US 2+2 ministerial dialogue, and with that, New Delhi would complete its engagement with the Quad before the year ends. In the bilateral relations between India and Australia have witnessed a convergence of strategic perspectives. India and Australia are keen for a prosperous and inclusive Indo-Pacific region which would serve the long-term interests of all the countries in the region. The relationship between the two countries was elevated to a strategic partnership in 2009 and had also adopted a joint declaration on security cooperation. Both countries have inked a pact for civil nuclear cooperation in 2014. Accompanied by high-level business and official delegation, Prime Minister Morrison will be the chief guest at the 2020 Raisina Dialogue and will deliver the inaugural address. The dialogue is an annual event organized jointly by the Ministry of External Affairs and the Observer Research Foundation, that is the ORF. There will be a bilateral meeting between Prime Minister Narendra Modi and Prime Minister Morrison in an effort to further strengthen the relationships between the two countries. For India, Australia is a key partner in its Indo-Pacific strategy, and thus this relationship between the two countries means a lot. So this is it from this episode of The Handshake. For more such videos, keep watching MyNation.